Hi, my name's Tim from the Diggers Club. Today in this little segment we're going to be looking at bare root strawberry runners and how they come to you in the mail when you order them via our mail order or our website, and how you can handle them best so that they'll succeed in your garden for you. When you receive your strawberry runners in the post, they'll come in a package similar to this. They've been wrapped up in moist cocoa fibre to keep the roots protected while they've been in transit. It's really important that you treat these runners with care to maximise their success growing in your garden. If you can't plant them in the next couple of days, make sure you put them somewhere cool, maybe even in the fridge, and then in a couple of days when they're ready to plant, you can bring them out. When you open the parcel, you'll find all the roots have been protected in this moist cocoa fibre. And the first thing to do when you open the parcel is then to get them out and have a check to see how moist they are. If they've dried out, give them a bit of moisture, and then you can get ready to plant them. Before you plant your strawberry runners, it's important to prepare the ground well. Strawberries are heavy feeders. They like a well manured soil. It's got lots of compost dug in, slightly acid, but also can hold lots of moisture. You don't want your soil to be too heavy though, because if it's too heavy and clayey, the young runners will rot. Okay, so now we're ready to plant our strawberry runners. Pull each one out individually from the packet and you'll see about 10 centimetres worth of fibrous root growth. These roots are what we're going to plant into the soil. We dig our hole about 15 to 20 centimetres from the one next to it, because that's about a good spacing for strawberries. And we put them in, making sure that we don't get the roots curling back on themselves, so they're kept nice and straight. It's really important when you plant your strawberries that you get the height right. You want to get the soil level just at the point where those roots are, where they meet the top of the crown. If they're in too deep, they'll rot the crown. If they're in too high, they'll dry out. So that's about the right height there. So once you've planted your strawberries, it's time to give them a quick drink to water them in. You don't need to water them a lot at this stage, you just need to keep them moist, or just a little bit of moisture into the soil to wash them into the ground. Typically you get these runners in the middle of winter, so the soil moisture is already quite high. One of the major reasons that strawberry runners fail is overwatering at this time of the year, because the roots tend to rot in the ground. So really you just need to water them in for now, allow them to settle in and start to grow, and then start supplementary watering when the weather starts to warm up and the soil starts to dry. At that point too, it's a good idea, if you're keeping the moisture up in the springtime, to bring some mulch around to keep that moisture into the ground and protect the plants while they grow.